Hello everybody, I'm Shaib Tawfiq. Hello and welcome to the third video on how to program in C Sharp. Today we are going to be making a simple program as I explain things on declare variables and data types and variable initializations. Let's get started by opening the MonoDevelop. We can see some code is automatically generated again. Please, if you have any questions, you can ask because it's the best place to get answers. So let's go ahead and let's make a simple calculator. What we are going to need is to store some user inputs on our program. We are going to store that on variables. What a variable are? Basically, it containers that you can put informations and access later, or maybe even change it. First, let me show you how to create a variable. So now we are going to type var. I'm going to type var. Then the name of our variable number 0 equal to 10. So that's it for variable declaration. Var it's for variable, number 01 is for the name of our variable, and 10 is for the value. We could also add some user inputs instead. This line here is just valid because we are going to store our variable depending on what it is equal to. If it was a 10, it would understand that it is a number without a decimal point, and what is that programming called an int. That means an integer. So the var sign is a variable, and that we call implicit variable declaration. Int for integer. That means it's an integer. And what we can do is explicit variable declaration, and that is basically means instead of typing var, just directly type the type of variable we want to declare. Let's say we want to declare a number, but we don't know what this is going to be equal to. And number 02. That's it. Later we can assign a value to the number 01, number 02, number 02 equal to 10. Here is the declaration of our variable, and here it is the initialization for our variable. Try now to remember those name, declaration, and initializations. Those names and later you will use them by your own. So we are going to make a number, but before that you need to know the other types of variable declarations. For example, there is another kind of variable types, float. Float is a decimal point number. For example, float number equal to 1040. You can do sometimes do what we call it a double, but it's a simple float but with more precision. Double. It's just a float but with more precision. Then we can also have a bool. It's a boolean. This means true or false. Also, computers are built on zeros and ones instead of we call it zeros and ones. we just call it a boolean type data type, and it's true or false too simply. Bool, this we always the name of our variable equal to true. It's too simple. And there is the last data type we are going to see today is the string. It's sentences or characters or words. If you want to store a sentences string, you just need to type string, the name of our variable sentence, hello world. Now we are going to move on how we can really use those sentences with our calculator. So we are going to declare just two simple variables, number 1 and number 2, and number 01 and number 02. Now we are going to print a message on our console dot write type a number. Let's test it. Start. Type a number. That's pretty cool. So now we are going to assign that number we are going to type to one of our variable number 01 or number 02. It's too simple. Number 01 equal convert dot to and this and 16 or 32 is just for more precision. We are going to use and 32 by default. Console dot read line. We are going to use it again. This is going to be the number 02. Now we are going to print the result of multiplying, how to multiply number 01 by number 02. Console dot write line. The result is plus number 10 number 01 and number 02. Now let's save it and let's test it. Type a number 2, type a number 4. Now the result is 8. We just multiply 2 by 4. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Shabi Tawfiq. See you in the next tutorial.